Also on News 11, dozens of gang members are behind bars after a 3-day anti-gang operation by the Imperial County Narcotics Task Force. Those details ahead. Plus, state officials are saying they found problems in the Arizona State Prison. We'll tell you why several employees are getting heat after 2 inmates committed suicide. That's tonight on Nightside, which begins right now.
Live from the KYMA studios, covering Yuma in the Imperial Valley, this is Nightside on KYMA News 11.
Thank you for joining us on Nightside. I'm Molly Lange. 47 gang members are behind bars after a 3-day anti-gang operation by the Imperial County Narcotics Task Force. Authorities say arrests were for probation and parole violations, drugs, and weapons possession as well. 25 pounds of meth was seized. Now, over 35 agents from 10 different law enforcement agencies took part. Some residents fear this may mean a rise in gangs in the area. The ACLU is asking a judge to require the Arizona Department of Corrections to improve staffing and training of employees. It's asking the state to get a new plan ready within 45 days. Friday morning, an El Centro Sector Border Patrol agent in Calexico discovered a cross-border tunnel during a routine patrol across the border. This is the 3rd tunnel discovered in Calexico just this year. Border Patrol agents aren't sure what was being smuggled to and from, but say anytime you find a tunnel running through Mexico to the United States, it's a dangerous thing. Welcome back, everyone. Well, a high wind warning is scheduled for the first weekend of the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. You should make sure you're prepared for the gusty winds so it won't ruin too much of the fun. Wind gusts will top out at about 60 miles per hour at times during the first 2 days of the festival, but temperatures aren't looking too bad as we will stay well below 100 degrees. All right, now out to our sky cam. It's a little bit blurry right now, but it is a clear evening for us. The wind has definitely died down, so it's a nice Saturday evening in Yuma County. Thank you for joining us on Nightside. I'm Molly Lange. A 72-year-old woman missing since March 31st was rescued by the Arizona Department of Public Safety Air Rescue Unit in the area of Canyon Creek on the White River Indian Reservation in Gila County. Ann Rogers and her dog found themselves stranded on a remote stretch of a backcountry road near Canyon Creek, located on the White River Indian Reservation. On her way to Phoenix, Rogers became lost, then attempted to climb several ridge lines in an attempt to establish cell phone service in order to call for help. For the next 9 days and nights, Rogers and her dog survived in the wilderness, drinking pond water and eating plants. I'm so happy she's okay. In California, 5 teen boys walked into the surf in the San Francisco Bay Area Saturday, and only 3 made it out. Emily Turner reports rescue crews searched for hours, but now that search has been called off. The presidential candidates are crisscrossing New York ahead of Tuesday's delegate-rich primary. Donald Trump is still complaining about a rigged delegate system that could cost him the GOP nomination. NBC's Jennifer Johnson has our story. Thanks, Jennifer. A candlelight vigil was held Sunday evening for a slain Ohio SWAT officer. Now, dozens gathered at Genoa Park in Columbus to honor fallen officer Stephen Smith. The vigil was held by the Columbus Police Department, and participants held candles as they prayed and listened to bagpipes play. Officer Smith was killed last weekend in a standoff while attempting to serve 44-year-old Lincoln Rutledge a warrant for arson. Rutledge has since been charged with aggravated murder. And a school district in California is the latest to join a growing and controversial trend, training and arming teachers with guns in case they're needed for protection. But some are asking, do the risks outweigh the potential benefits? Here's NBC's Gotti Schwartz. Thanks, Scotty. A man is set on fire in a drugstore parking lot in San Diego. He suffered extensive and life-threatening injuries. A friend says a man in a truck asked her and the victim for water with a strange look on his face, then told the victim, a homeless man, to get into his truck, which he did moments later. The driver doused the homeless man with a liquid and set him on fire, then drove off.
Because the expression on his face was that he's either hurt somebody before or he's going to do it again, because there was nothing there, no emotion.
The victim is currently being treated at UC San Diego's Burn Center. Police only have a general description of the driver. Sunday evening to all of you. Hopefully you've enjoyed your weekend. It definitely has been beautiful temperatures out there. Let's take a look outside at our Skycam view of 4th Avenue on this Sunday night. Very nice evening out there, a bit breezy, but definitely clear skies and just beautiful temperatures. Thank you, Yuma Rehabilitation Hospital, for that view. Welcome back, everyone. Well, on Saturday, a group of riders joined in on the Gotta Dream Fun Run in Yuma, which started at Bobby's Territorial Harley-Davidson and ended at Texas Roadhouse. The run benefits children of Yuma County. Now, with the proceeds they raise, they are able to grant the dreams of local children suffering with life-threatening illnesses. These children will have the chance to enjoy a moment in their lives that they and their loved ones will remember forever. Last year, 3 dreams were granted to local children and 2 just this year.
And we had a lot of participation today. We had over 130 riders today, so it was kind of exciting to see that. We have great sponsors out there. Texas Roadhouse donated all the food today, so we'd like to say a big thank you to them. And today's money, all the money raised is going to kids suffering from life-threatening illnesses in Yuma County. And looks like we got about 2 dreams we're going to be doing this year so far.
Now, 2 children are speaking out about a frightening moment last month. They say their father was drunk when he took them on a ride in his vehicle. They were scared, so they texted 911 for help. Now, Lauren Scarf reports. Definitely some scary moments and smart thinking on their part. Well, coming up after the break, George Clooney is defending a fundraiser that he held with Hillary Clinton last night. That's next. And coming up in your weather forecast, are we expecting some warmer temperatures this week? Well, that's next on News 11. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you are enjoying your weekend. It's definitely been beautiful weather that we've been having. Those winds have died down, so now it's just gorgeous temperatures, and we are expecting a bit of a warm up this week. Let's take a look outside at our Skycam view of 4th Avenue on this Sunday night. Thank you, Yuma Rehabilitation Hospital, for that view. It's a bit breezy out there, but definitely clear skies and not too cold or warm. So just very moderate temperatures that we're having right now. So we're going to look at those temperatures. Moving on. Okay, so for El Centro, today it was a high of 90 degrees, low of 53. Normally around this time of year, it's around 81 for a high, 52 for a low. Last year this time of year, we were looking at 77 degrees in El Centro for a high, 57 for a low, and our record temperatures for our high temps in 2004 were 99 degrees, and in 1935, 34 for our low. Skipping back to Yuma, today it was a high of 89, a low of 60. Normally we're looking at 87 for a high, 60 for a low. Last year it was around 85 for a high, 51 for a low, and record temperatures back in 1954, it was 105 today and 43 for a low back in 1924. Wow, that was a long time ago. Okay, so moving on now, our future temperatures, it's going to be warm in our area, and for our temperatures tonight, we're looking at a low of 57 in Blythe, low of 59 in Imperial, 59 in El Centro, 63 Mexicali, 62 in Yuma, and 58 in Welton. And moving on to our 8-day forecast. Tomorrow will be a beautiful 88-degree day, and there's a bit of cloud cover over the sun, but it will be mostly sunny and blue skies. And then on Tuesday, we're looking at 88 as well. A clear, beautiful day, and 93 degrees on Wednesday, just a little scattered clouds there, and 96 on Thursday, just a little bit of cloud cover. Friday will be beautiful, sunny, 99-degree day, cooling down a bit for Saturday to 98, back up to 99 on Sunday, ending out your week at 83 on Monday. And for the Imperial Valley, we're looking at 89 degrees tomorrow, a low of 48, 91 on Tuesday, 94 on Wednesday, 98 on Thursday, and triple digits. Can you believe it? Friday, we're going to be looking at that 101. Then on Saturday, 98, and Sunday, 99 degrees. So definitely a beautiful week ahead. Coming up after the break, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were swarmed by reporters as they arrived at a courthouse this morning. What happened? That's next. Welcome back, everyone. Now it's time for some News 11's entertainment. Actor Johnny Depp's wife has pled guilty to providing a false immigration document in Australia. Depp and Amber Heard were swarmed by reporters as they arrived at a courthouse this morning. Heard was facing 3 charges after she reportedly snuck 2 dogs into Australia last May. That's when Depp was filming his latest Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Heard pleaded guilty to the immigration document charge, but 2 other related charges to illegally bringing her Yorkshire Terriers, those charges were dropped. And there's no word yet what kind of penalty she may face. George Clooney is defending a fundraiser that he held with Hillary Clinton last night. Clooney and his wife Amal hosted the star-studded event in Los Angeles where the tickets cost more than $33,000 apiece. The actor said today that the amount of money raised there was obscene, but he said most of it is not just for Clinton.
The overwhelming amount of money that we're raising, and it is a lot, but the overwhelming amount of the money that we're raising is not going to Hillary to run for president. It's going to the down ticket. It's going to the congressmen and senators to try to take back Congress.
Now, some Bernie Sanders supporters showered Clinton's motorcade with $1 bills as she drove to the fundraiser. They say the stunt was meant to show the absurdity of campaign finance laws. Well, that's going to wrap up this round of News 11's entertainment. Coming up after the break, a whale sails past a paddleboarder breaching just a few feet away. That's next. Welcome back, everyone. Well, the New York City Fire Department's annual calendar of heroes will feature women and other service heroes for the first time in its 2017 spread. The men and women who risk their lives every day struck a pose in New York City today for the 2017 calendar of heroes. In addition to firefighters, the newly expanded spread will also feature EMTs and paramedics. Now, proceeds from the calendar of heroes go to the FDNY Foundation, which promotes fire safety for New York City residents and provides professional development, training, and education for the Fire Department of New York City members. That is pretty special there. I definitely think that I will be getting one of those calendars for many different reasons. Maybe I'll put it up here at the News 11 studio. Thank you so much for joining us. Join us tomorrow for the early edition and Nightside. Have a good night. A very beautiful week ahead. Now, a whale sails past a paddleboarder, breaching the water just a few feet away. An amazing encounter with nature, one you truly have to see. Now, a woman shooting the sights from a pier in Oceanside, California, caught that brief appearance today. A breathtaking encounter that likely had the paddleboarder holding his breath for a moment. That's just something that doesn't happen to everyone. So thank you so much for joining us. Join us tomorrow for Sunrise.